I made some rolls up above. If you saw, it was just refitting for planes.
Yeah. You rolled two twos.
I had bombers that I used, the Ju-88 and BF-109s that we had. So yeah, I wrote two twos, so it's 80% each one that we can bring back.
When you mean bring back?
Well, that they were unfitted, and we were able to fit them.
Okay, so, you're rolling on the, okay, I roll for them individually, you're using the other table.
Yeah, were we supposed to roll for individual?
No, you have a choice, I believe. There's two charts that are there. And so one of them is that the Germans roll on each individual plane, and on a 7, it refits. Whereas the Italians, it's a 6. The other option, I believe you're right, you can roll one time. Let me find that chart. Aircraft refit table. Yes, it's 38.37. And you have a choice of A or B. And A is on a per plane basis, and B is a by squadron.
Now, how do we want to play? Because that way, moving forward, we can all, roll the same way.
I don't have an issue either way. I've been rolling individually, and for the Commonwealth, actually, German squadrons add 1. So you know what? Actually, you only refitted 70% of those planes. Not 80.
For which one?
Both of your twos, are they German planes? Yeah, it was a 110 and Ju-88s, right?
Yes, correct.
I mean, 109s and 88s. Either way, they're German planes. So on that refit table, because you're German planes, you have to add 1 to your die roll.
Okay.
So instead of a 2, it's a 3.
And let me make a correction on my paperwork.
Yeah.
They didn't kill Rommel yet, did they?
No, those planes haven't been
yet.
Stopped yet.
But they're going to make a stab at it.
Yes, we did. You went around. He's dead, sorry.
And if you're using that for the Italians have to add 2 to their die roll for that squadron refit.
Done. Okay. Chris, I rolled for the BF-109s. I'll text you what we have.
Okay. Sweet.
Hi, Chris.
Howdy.
Do you have the 17th Division? Is that right?
I usually have the 27th.
Oh, the 27th. Okay. Right. Did Clay talk to you or message you about some things we were hoping you could help us get done this turn?
I'm actually doing that right now.
Okay. Very good. A couple little jobs, if you don't mind. Hey, Tim.
Yes.
Somebody put a CPA marker by my Italian unit way up at the front. I went through that model today. I've got that at 22.
Hang on.
2 to move in, 4 rounds of combat.
Oh, your guy.
Yeah, I don't know what that 28's from. You know what I mean?
Not sure.
Okay, that is maybe we'll just delete that then. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I just didn't know what that was.
Oh, that was for my supply trucks.
Oh, totally. Got it.
They
You need to
I
get that
brought down
back?
a lot. Yeah, they can go away.
Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, unless we need them, the various markers on the map can go away.
Well, we got a combat to do, right? Because you attacked me down here in Beertinger.
Now, do I need to attack you?
You moved in the 21st THRF, didn't you?
I moved it. Right, but the units were already in contact.
Right, but doesn't the unit have to attack?
Yeah, if you're in the zone of control of a unit, you must attack them. Or do the holding off
Soaking
round.
off, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something.
Mhm. So I can't just stay in place.
Just hold off.
You don't have any artillery, I don't think.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We hadn't been using it. Sorry.
Well,
Wow,
didn't say I had
you did
it
have it.
last turn.
Yeah, exactly. There was a
Oh.
turn of, or, we just did do some moves.
So
I just think he's being sneaky, trying to fish for information intelligence.
Oh, did somebody fix my trucks?
No, that's not yours.
Oh, okay. Possession is like 9/10 of the law. I mean, they are in my hex.
This is the
Whoa.
fun of multiplayer games.
You can take it, and when they blow up on you, you'll know why. So, the text I'm giving you is the reason why.
I see.
It's clear, right, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned something about that POW thing. I want to go ahead and take you up on that.
yeah,
It was 3 hexes, and then it was a movement beyond that.
then you get the movement of 8.
Okay. Prison guards, they don't have to drink or anything, do they?
I believe, yes, they do.
Oh, okay, so we'll stop there.
They need stores, but they can magically draw them from any place in range
Oh, okay, cool.
because they don't want you to accidentally starve your prisoners out in the middle of the desert.
Or we could stop with that other division and eat with them, I guess, right? Would that make more sense?
Yes.
Okay, we'll stop there and we'll eat with those guys. We'll show off these prisoners a little bit. Just- Don't even know if they're British or Indian at this point. I don't know if this is probably a mixed unit, wasn't it?
Well, the
They're all
Indian
members
Army
of the
is
Empire.
always one
I
battalion.
think there were British officers and Indian troops, I believe.
Oh, by the way, when you guys captured our units up above
Yeah.
at this battle over here, you don't get the guns because I didn't use my guns in the fight. They were held back. I only came in with infantry. And only as the attacker, only the things that come in for the close assault would be in the battle and get captured.
Okay. So you lose another infantry TOE and you get back your heavy IA.
Correct.
Good. I didn't want that thing.
It's archaic. It's not the good one.
I was going to suggest we try. I was trying to look for a rule to see if there's some way we could just destroy it. Yeah, I did. Look at her. So I'll make the adjustments on the
So
EOW.
the guns weren't used in the fight? I thought they were, and that's why they were vulnerable.
No, I didn't use any guns. When I came in with infantry. I didn't use any anti-tank guns when we fired. I went straight in with close assault. I didn't do artillery because you guys were in the mountain. We didn't do any anti-tank. We just went straight into close assault. And I came in with 21 points of strength points divided by 10, which gave me a 2. As the defender, your guns are automatically forward. You would lose guns. If I was the defender, I would have lost guns. But since I'm the attacker, I did not. Because I can hold back pieces.
I mean, they're not automatically forward, only if we use them in anti-tank or close assault.
No. All guns, not
No,
tanks, all guns are forward. Not artillery guns. I'm talking about AT guns.
Yeah. Yes.
So we got this little dicey action down here.
Okay, so you already took off the gun
Yep.
replacement counter? Okay.
The gun, and I'm fixing the spreadsheets with the prisoners. And
Okay. So it's one more infantry.
yep.
And I assume 55th Savona is, well, I assume it has 2 stacking points, so it exerts a ZOC.
Yes. I'm still a division.
Okay.
You should have a pretty good sense of my strength.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of your strength. That's not the issue.
Are you trying to find the requirements for holding off barrage?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember how much. I know there's like a
Actually-
minimum. Right?
yeah, no, it's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Great, let's do our attack. I'm at a barrage. I have 7 barrage points. 72 strength becomes 7. I assume you have fewer than 7 battalions.
You're asking me it's 7 Italian battalions?
Yep, in the 55th Savona.
Yes, that would be sufficient.
Okay, so Needless to say, we're doing a holding off barrage because I don't want to close assault you in bad terrain.
As long as you're paying the ammo to shoot those 72 factors a gun, I'm happy.
Yep. I'm spending the 24 ammo.
Is that how it works? You need one actual point for every battalion?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the definition of a holding off barrage. So
12.6 on the 7.
Yep. Yeah, I was just finding the chart. Okay. And against the infantry is 21. That misses. And against trucks is a 64.
Miss.
And it gets one truck.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let me just take that. I'm going to take that right now, just so it's off my chart. Okay.
I think you have a few empty trucks.
Yes, I've got. Yeah, I'm just going to do that right now. Okay.
No problem.
There it is.
And that's it. I'm not going to close assault. So, oh, I'm sorry. Now after barrage, you may retreat before assault.
No.
Now, Tim, we have my supply trucks in that hex, the second or third. Can we take from those if we want to? Or do you take another shot at those?
I don't think there's a separate shot, so it's just against the trucks in the hex
Okay.
in general. And yes, you could take the loss from any truck, because in the next phase, when we start the operation stage, the organization phase, you can move the trucks around freely.
Okay.
And I'll be giving you a bunch of empty trucks to
Let
get
me,
back to me or swap out, whatever. You know what I mean?
Mitch, let me take from these trucks, my second and third.
Okay. All right. I'll add mine back then. Got it. And I don't have the right to force you into close assault, so too bad. Are we at the point where we could mark things moved? Is that okay?
Yeah. The truck would be destroyed, so you don't need a marker.
That's right, it's destroyed.
Taking a 75 through the hood.
Yeah,
Hard to
not repairing that. Are we ready for some Desert Raiders?
Yes, we are.
So, entering your zone of control there, I have to roll, see if I'm spotted. And on a 6, I'm spotted, and that means I'm eliminated. And then when I move into the next hex, I'll have to roll again. So I'm just going to roll 2d6s right now. All right. So I'm in that hex, and I'm going to try to capture Herr Rommel, which has almost no chance of success. But you got to try it at least once. So it's table 20. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We need a 66. What's the table?
We need a 2 or 12, really.
Oh, okay.
It's table 2754. 27.54. It's 2d6s. 6. 6 is no effect. Could not get close. Didn't spot Rommel. Nothing exciting happened. There was like on a 3, 9, or 11, the LRDG would have been eliminated.
Okay, now do you have to roll to get out of those zones of control, or are you just following him around?
Nope. I can stay there, and I'm not going to, because then he can try to find me and hunt me down. No, I just have to. I took notes of where I wanted to go, and I don't remember, so I'm just checking because I figured, okay, 5609. Is this 5609 here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So one more opportunity to capture, spot me close, but no good, and then the LRG goes away somewhere. But we'll just leave it there as the last known spot.
Okay.
That was it.
Exciting stuff.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it could have been. I think.
I like that. I like these little side things.
Oh, isn't that it for the second op stage then?
I believe we're done. Oh,
Okay.
so let's get rid of all these markers. So it is turn 28, op stage 3. So we'll keep the initiative. And we can do weather. Anyone?
If someone would like to roll, we are on turn 28. That puts us in the spring. And
Is it
we're
2d6?
it is a 2d6. Has Norman got that? Let's go.
63.
Wow.
That sounds bad.
Rainstorm. Now you roll again.
No. 1d6.
Yes, sir. 3. That's D and E again. Bad luck for you.
Damn it.
What is it? The
Should never
sandstorm
roll.
for them?
Rainstorm this time.
But that really destroys the movement around the Nile Delta region, which normally I can just but
Wow.
oh well.
So A and B is good weather?
Good. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was just D and E. It's C, D and E.
No, just D and E. That's what I had.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And if it had been a sandstorm, then there would have been no effect on E.
Just the Delta areas.
All right,
Not
we
all.
did weather.
Oh,
Organization.
yeah. You're right.
We're in the organization phase. Everyone expend water. Everyone, reorganization, attachment, detachment, assignments, reinforcements, replacements, all that good stuff.
We wanted to do a little of that, right?
So
Oh, there they are.
everyone,
Good.
Chris, you want to detach some units?
Yeah, I found their counters. I put them on the map. Does that cost me some CPA?
Yep.
Not on this phase.
Okay.
I need to do it as well. Let's see.
Those guys look nasty, don't they? All black.
He always spoke so highly of you. Boy, I have to
Thank you.
give him so much trouble. Jeez.
Uh,
It's tough out here in the middle of the, look at this
especially in a
place.
black shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we did water, we did attachment, detachment, reinforcements. Mitch, do we have any reinforcements coming on?
Let's take a quick peek. I've got a little mechanized unit. I'll bring it down to Triple Tanya, I guess.
Oh, Tripoli?
Tripoli.
And let's see on our planes. And it is, oh, that's right, it comes
No,
in
we've already
later.
took him.
Yes, we
yeah.
did. Okay, so construction. Training, supply, and tactical shipment segment. So let me send these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's done. And now we're into air. Unless there was something that you guys wanted to go over.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I'm not
what?
sure.
So, good, Chris.
What was your question?
I was saying I'm not sure what to do with the counter for these trucks or to give them. I asked a question in the Access chat. If they really needed those particular trucks or what.
You mean the truck that I had on top of you?
Yeah.
Those trucks that were on top of you have supplies in them.
Okay. Okay.
Chris, I'm writing to you right now.
I see it. I see it. Yep.
No, I'm writing something else.
Okay.
It's like we have our radios out and we have to talk.
Norman,
Yes.
I did the water for all the units all the way through 20th Australian. I did not touch 18th Australian or the poles or any of the rear units.
Yeah, and I just did all the ones from 18th to the rear.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yes.
What we're gonna do as well, everyone who's in a village, we're gonna roll to get water from the well. I'll start from where my guys are
Oh,
on top in the north. Let's see. So I'll start with Bart's over here. We'll roll 1, 6. I have to roll again to see if it's depleted. A 5. So it's not depleted, and we recoup 500.
I don't know if we have a supply depot in one of these places, but if we do, we can load those up, right? With water as well.
And I'm going to try for right over here. A 4. 300. And then we'll try in Benghazi. A 3 is 2. No, I can't do in Benghazi. I take that back.
And it costs you 1 CP for each of these draws. You know that, right?
Does it cost us 1 during this stage?
No. That's only during
water.
the movement.
That's what
Only
I
during
figured.
movement. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like everything's free in the organization phase.
The 60 sob down here in the south, I'll do 3 is 200. And who else is there? This unit, the 102, down here in the south. A 4. And I believe we can do, yes, we can do Ophelia. It is a 2. That's going to be 150. Okay, Chris and Mitch, I did everyone along the coast. Oh, let me do this last one here, which I missed. This one. 6. Let's see if I. Nope. We did
Hey,
not.
I don't think you have to worry about depletion this turn because of the rainstorm. And I mean, it's not.
Only in the
What?
regions it rains,
Well, okay.
I think.
It-
Maybe I'm
that
wrong.
it just says on. So,
All right, fellas. Chris and Mitch, are you over a town or Burr?
Nope. Nope.
you're right. It does say game map section. Okay, you're right.
I drank from my trucks.
Okay. All right, so we're good on that. So we're in the air.
And we did roll 1 for Tamimi. That's it.
Yeah. I've been rolling a few.
Yeah, I saw you did.
Just, why not?
Okay. Air. If we're gonna do any, Chris, I'll send you something.
All right.
Hey, Norm and Tim, I sent you guys an email.
Oh, and then Clay, just let me know where you want me to put those bombers, okay?
I'll tell you where to put those bombers.
But I'll just put them up here, okay, Clay? And you pick the hex you want to use it in, okay?
Mike, the third one, the last one you listed.
Okay.
That message was
Sounds
for
good to
you,
me.
Chris. Okay, good. You got it. Mitch, let's see. Mitch, I sent you a message
On the
on the group
okay,
access.
thank you. Can I do that?
Or if you have a better,
Yeah, I can do 5.
okay. If you have a better plan, just type it.
No,
in
that's
there,
great.
Let us know.
No, I'll do that. But the 4 remain. Just, they don't
Okay.
have any much. They don't have that much range, so I can't get there now.
Then this is
But-
where
but
I
I-
like those 4. Here you go.
I don't see your little flash. Oh, you're sending a message. I'm sorry. Did you send me a message?
I
Oh,
did.
there it is. Yep. There it goes.
Okay, guys, we're going to be placing out our planes.
All right. Tim knows what I'm doing, so when you're done, let me know and I'll stick mine out there.
You got it.
I got to look up the range on a plane real quick to make sure I can do this.
I'm going to do the same.
Oh, fellas, it was reinforcements time. I want to bring on SGSUs for the Germans.
Sure.
Now, where would they be located?
They come in at the brook for you. Is that what you're asking? I
No.
think.
Where do I find the counters?
They're under they're under miscellaneous in the organization chart.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that's where you found them.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah, like oh no, I'm sorry, it's GESGSU
Mm-hmm.
under the org chart. If you're looking for the counters,
I found them. Thanks, Norm.
sure. No, I led you astray at first.
What's the max we can bring in per turn or per op phase?
It's going to be related to the number of planes that you have on the ground.
That's right.
Yeah, there's no.
That's right. Okay.
Whatever the maximum is that's what that is.
Let me do this. I'll put them to the side and I'll do the count. I have to add up the planes.
Something like yeah, it's your on map planes divided by 10.
Oh, you know what? Clay, I don't think I think I can.
I will check. You're looking at
I
your
don't-
range, right?
I don't. Well, no, even worse than that. So if I'm looking at the German aircraft characteristics chart, right? There's a dash under D, which I think is what the strafe is.
No, S is strafe.
It says here S is scramble.
Right.
Yeah, F is strafe or fighter missions.
Oh, F is strafing. Okay.
Yeah, I always
what?
think S is strafe too, but no, it's
Okay.
scram.
So we're good. We're good on range for sure.
Now it's planes on the map. Not in
Right.
not,
Yes.
Correct.
not in Italy, not in Sicily.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm good with my planes.
Mine are laid out as well.
So does that mean y'all are done?
Mhm.
And I just placed mine. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Top to bottom, bottom to top. What do we want to do?
Let's start where the action is down south.
Okay.
Right down here.
Sure thing.
Yep.
I've got some monoplanes.
And there's meds for that. Let me see. I've got Lysanders coming in. They're like fighters, but just not very maneuverable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got one other plane I forgot to put out there. I'm so sorry. Clone. I've got 12 G50s.
I think I've got 9 Lysanders. Let me make sure. No, I've got 10 Lysanders.
How many you have, Mitch?
12.
Okay, so you can line them up however you like.
Oh, sorry. Did I say 12? What is it? That's right.
So you can
Yeah.
double up
I was
on.
just doing the math. I was making sure. I didn't roll that great on my refit. You know what I mean?
You can double
So-
up on 2 of his bombers.
That'll work.
Now he's going to get to fire at those 2
Bird.
before you get to fire at him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There. That's a 1. Okay, so I think you've got a +1 on the air-to-air. And then I think on the maneuverability, you've got +2, right? Are you 5 better?
Give me just a second. I'm laying out my pilots and stuff too.
G50 is 25 and Lysanders are 20, right? So I think you're going to be +3, -3.
All right. Let me get up with this. Would you give me the table number you're on
For which one you want?
for the air combat? Attack air
Yeah,
kill.
you're talking about the maneuver adjustment chart? Is that what you're talking
Okay,
about?
there we
Or
go.
you're talking-
All right. So I'm at 2 adjustment.
Well, yeah, because you've got a 5 better on your maneuverability, that's an adjustment of 2. And your TAC air is 1 better than mine. So you get a great, your net is a +3, -3.
And
That's the
if I
start.
have a pilot, it'll adjust those figures, right?
Exactly right.
Okay. So when we
By
get
the
to a pilot, I'll let you know. Okay. But you're going to get a chance to kill him first.
No,
Yeah.
Mitch, do your pilot right now. So your pilot skill gets added to your attack air value.
Right.
And so if you have a 2 pilot and you have attack air of 5, let's just say you have attack air of 7. We need to know that right away because it's going to determine where he sits on the chart.
Well,
Do
yeah,
you want
but
me to-
keep talking. It is, and
Go
in
ahead.
this particular, because I've got all bombers, there's no pilots, so you can put your aces like as 1 and 2, so we can get those out of the way. Or if you've got them as the second pilots on, behind because there's 2 planes you're going to double up on. So
Right.
we're going to have that's 1 of each, right? And then you're going to have 2 others that come in, and you can put those on the same plane or you can put them on different planes. It makes sense to put them on different planes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that has to happen that way.
I have
So why don't we
I have all my planes laid out, and I have identified which ones have the good pilots.
Okay, well, why don't we do the ones with the good pilots first? So just pick that one. I'll let you
Okay.
keep up with it, and just
All right,
tell
so-
me what the deal is.
All right. So we're starting with the 7th plane, and I have a +3 pilot, so that puts me +6.
So I'm going to roll on I need an 11 in order to do anything. So 44, you fire back.
And I'm a 32.
Yes.
No, and then that's it. That was the only plane against it. Okay. Now the 8th one, same thing.
Oh, I got to roll first. That's right.
Yep.
46. Man,
There's
I'm
a
right
kill.
in the middle. Yep. So that's one Lysander.
Now the ninth plane, that's also a 3. So you need
Oh, okay.
11.
Yep.
Close. And I did not.
Yep.
The next one's a 2, and it's your
So that's a 5.
yeah.
All right. So I'm still at 11. And that's a miss. And you're at a 26.
There's a kill.
That's a kill. Yeah.
All right. Now,
So that's 4. You got 6 left. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Yes,
you got 6 left.
6.
we've done 4 so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Against just the way I had them laid out, the next 2 are against 1 and 2, but it's actually my second planes. So these are going to have. I've got 2 planes against these 2. The first 2.
Okay. Well,
I have a 0 and
So
a 2 and a 0 and a 2 against the
let's
first
get
2
them over
bombers.
with.
So you get 2 rolls.
So, all right, well, so is it a 0? Are the rest of your pilots 0?
I've got 2 2s left. I'm sorry, I got 2 2s left.
Okay. So am I firing at a 2?
Well, because you fire at both of my planes, you're firing at a 0 and a 2.
Okay. So the first plane in line, though, is a 0 because I
It
think if
is.
you're 0, then I don't get to fire, I think, at your second plane.
No, you get to fire against both my planes as a bomber.
Even if I'm shot down by the first.
Clay?
No. Mike, you shoot first at both of them. You haven't been shot down yet. He then
Okay.
will then take his shot after that.
Okay. That's cool. All right. So, and so here's I guess, against the 2.
Okay, sure.
63 is a miss, and here's against the 0. 55 is a miss. Okay.
All right. And so I'm a +3 and a +5, and I'm going to do them in that order. Okay. Here's the +3, and here's the
Miss.
+5, and that's a kill.
Okay.
And then we do the same
All right.
thing one more time.
Yeah. So in that case, here's the +2, and here's the 0, or the other way around. The 2 pilot and the 0 pilot. I missed on both of them.
Here's my +3, and here's my +5.
Yeah.
Close, but no cigar. Okay. Now we have 4 that are just at the 1-0 pilot against you.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll all 4 of those, and I'm at a 12, right?
Yes.
And there's 4 of those or 3 of those? 4?
4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All of those are misses.
All right. So these are all in the +3, so I need 22s. I'm going to roll them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are some nice rolls.
Wow.
So,
Still,
All right.
not too bad.
so 3 of
You
his.
shot 3 Lysanders. And so I'm going to do the pilot and plane recovery for the 3. So here's 1, 2, 3. 5, 3, and a 1. So the 5 is, both are, the pilots don't matter in this case, but the plane's eliminated. On a 3, the plane's eliminated. On a 1, the plane comes back. So the net cost to you cost to me was 2 Lysanders. So you can roll for it. I don't care, arbitrarily. Like, pick your 3 pilots that made a kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whatever you roll, that guy does credit for a kill. Okay, so the third guy in the group.
Okay.
All right. So that leaves me with 7 Lysanders, right?
Correct.
All right. And the Lysanders are strafing.
Mitch,
And
you
they've
have
got attack.
AA?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay.
That's 55 now.
All right. So I've got a strafing attack of 14. 7 times 2 is 14. I don't know where there's that strafing table. There it is. So I'm going to roll. It's the third column over.
No adjustments for terrain, right?
No, I don't see any. Well, terrain doesn't. But if you were at trucks in convoy, I'd move to the right. If it's a supply dump, to the right.
Are you coming in with bombers? A strafing?
Yeah, that's the only thing a Lysander can do.
Yeah, they're
that's
weird.
in this. Okay.
Look at the aircraft characteristic chart.
I was looking at the
the
wrong aircraft. That's why.
Which one's saved?
No, he's correct.
Lysander. Oh, I just wanted to look at it as well. So you got a ton of different planes. Okay, the Lysander. Oh,
I was kind
so
of hoping you guys would
it can do dive bombing and it can do ours. I guess.
No, it can only do recon and strafe.
Okay. Oh, because it's got an S there. Don't that
Got
be?
an S. No,
I'm looking
S
at the
is-
Lysander Mark 1. Am I looking at the right plane?
Yeah, by Westland, the S is a scramble.
Yeah. And then it's
You
got
know
a,
what?
No, on the bomber chart, S is strafe. It's nice and confusing like that.
thanks, Norman.
For fighters, it's scramble. For bombers, it's strafe. I think.
And it's TAC air is what controls that. So that's 2.
Yeah, level 14, I think. Hang on a second. Let me see this thing.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah,
The
the
Lysander
S-
is listed
the-
under the bombers, right?
in the notes it says S may only strafe.
It'd be below. Where does B below?
'Cause
Oh,
who would
yeah, may
fire
only-
those bombs?
You see it on the other side, Norman?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's on the right. About halfway. Okay, so they're strafing, so we got that right. All right, so I've got a 14. So on an 11 through 53, I get nada. We'll see what that looks like. I got a 15, so that's nothing. Scare the crap out of some camels someplace, and that's it. All right, so they limp home. That was exciting.
That was very
That was
successful.
exciting.
I was thrilled.
What a crowd.
Being sarcastic.
You guys can hit this hex.
All right. I'm
So it-
bringing 4 SM-79s to the party, which is 48 in a bombing run.
Chris, you're strafing?
Yeah, I was thinking about strafing. So can we
Oh, yeah.
strafe the same guy, or should I strafe one and he bombs the other?
Oh, that is interesting.
I seem to recall we couldn't double strafe.
We can't double
So
strafe,
think-
but I think we can bomb and strafe.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you combine your points to strafe one target. But like a strafe target's a battalion. So you gotta you're not strafing the whole formation. You pick like a battalion out of it to strafe.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. And so you could do there's 6 battalions, you could do 6 tiny strafing attacks.
Oh no,
Or, 6 huge ones again. But you definitely can't strafe twice in one.
Okay.
Yeah, so Chris, with your BF 109s, you can send them all at one battalion.
yeah,
Or
that's
you
what I'm
can-
gonna do.
Okay.
Okay. So did the bombers want to roll first, or?
Oh.
Yeah, because you
Just
might
to,
get
just make sure. Yeah, I'll do the bombing first. That's fine. Yeah. 48 will target your units, which means I need a 51, I think. Or is that right? 21. Looking for 21.
What are you bombing with?
4 SM-79s,
Okay, got it. All right, 48.
43, which is enough for 1.
So 10% of your CPA is reduced, and you take one cohesion hit.
All right, and I'm strafing. You see. Yeah, I'll strafe. I have enough to strafe on the 48, which is the largest column here. So
Hold on, real quick. You're if you got extra, why don't you do one big one and a little one?
oh, okay.
If you have extra, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I can do 2 of them on one of them, but that would be splitting an actual plane, though. Is that cool or not?
No.
That's not cool.
No.
Okay, because the plane is 6. So
How many do you have?
I got 48, which would bring me
Oh,
down
okay.
2 columns. Yeah, it's barely on that column.
Yep.
Do they get any shifts for
Although-
being in this hex up here? This interesting
If you
hex
look-
as opposed to a clear one?
No.
If you look at 41 to 45 versus 46, there's not a huge difference.
Yeah, that's true.
And if there's 6, you actually go to that second column on the extra
Yeah.
one. You know what I mean?
All right, I'll do that. I'll send 42 of them at one battalion and 6 of them at another. So
Nice.
here's the 42 of them. 53.
Ha, sorry.
That would have done it.
You're right. It's my fault.
Right. Good work.
Sorry.
Good
Oh.
work. Great.
Maybe you'll roll a 64 now.
Yeah. No.
No. All right.
Great.
So one.
I'll take the help, though. Thank you.
So one has to be absorbed.
Yeah, just 1.
And if it was
we
2, it
scored
wouldn't
a
be
1.
any difference because it would just be 1. Because their defense is 2, right?
Yes, their defense is 2.
So it wouldn't have made a difference. It's the same.
Okay, up here in the north.
Hey Tim, are you taking care of this? Because I don't know what it is, but I'm still going back to this chart which I saved as a favorite in my in my to get on the internet, and
Yeah.
it comes back with those old charts. It doesn't give me the new ones. So do me a favor, just go ahead and take care of this, and I'll stay on the phone afterwards, and we'll see if we can't get this
Okay.
sorted out.
Yeah, I've been updating. So
Okay, thank
So-
you.
where are we doing this now?
The ninth,
B5512?
your 9th Australian.
Oh, I thought that's what we just did.
No, you did
Yeah.
down below. They would do
Third
it,
Indian.
your 3rd Indian.
Oh, there were no counters on the map.
There were.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
picked
the-
them up after we
Not
bombed
for
them.
a while ago.
Here. I mean, just a moment ago.
You may,
Okay.
yeah, you may be unsynchronized or something.
Well,
Are
I'm not the follow your opponent's thing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the up here, down there doesn't mean anything if there's no
Right.
visual. So, okay, give me a second. Let me recorrect this.
That's a good point, though. On the here, it doesn't help much. Norman made that request last time, so
Well,
We
it's
need to-
my own fault because the only air counters I saw on the map were us attacking the 55 Savona and then the stack on the 9th Australian. And I clearly missed the other one. So,
And they were there.
okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure my bad. Okay. Now we're back to 9th Australian.
Yes, so we'll be up here, 9th. All right, so I'm bringing in 5 bombers. How many are you bringing in?
I'm bringing 5 SM-79s. I think it's 60.
Okay, so I have 165 bombing points. You, Mitch?
60.
60?
So 225.
So 225. I'll roll.
Well, they may have some AA.
Nope.
Okay.
We're withholding fire.
33. 33 gives us 3, so 30% of your CPA reduce and a 3 cohesion. And we'll send this back home.
How many bombing factors was that?
225.
225.
And we rolled a 33.
Yeah. Okay.
That went pretty smooth, I must say, in terms of just gameplay
Mm-hmm.
compared to when we were maybe a couple months ago.
Flown. Write down what you guys flown because you're going to have to refit them. Okay, we're on to now axis movement and combat.
Can I take the first move?
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm going to move the 7th CCN, and that's in the center of the board. 4709. Going to move there for 1.5. 3 breakdown. I'm going to move over here. The Wadi is 4 CPA, so it's 2, and the gravel was 1.5, so that's.
Gravel's just 2.
Oh, is it just 2 for
Yeah.
motorized? Okay, so 1, 2 plus
2 is 4.
2 is 4, and the breakdown is 4 and 6, 10.
Yep. And I assume you don't have any fun tanks.
No.
Okay. And yes, the French are going to back up 1.
Thought so. I think that's all the movement I have. Chris, do you want to take on some of your activity?
Sure. I have these broken out black shirts, and they're going to advance to the rear, and they're just walking, no threat to anybody, and that should be plenty enough to get them to walk down there. And then I have some dudes walking up here. 4. Let me see. Is that the right place? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me. If you guys have any other stuff to do, I'll figure out what that should have been, and then maybe I can return to the actual 27th in a.
And were you going to build something?
Is that something I do now or in the construction phase?
Construction phase.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll move
A couple
Rommel.
strip malls. Pizza joints.
We're gonna go here. It's gonna cost me 8. I'm just gonna stay right here. No need to roll for breakdown. Let's check that.
You don't have any tanks?
Let's check that for a minute. It's, what is it, 8 in rough?
Yep.
So 8, and then it's 1 to the right for the tanks. So I will have to roll. So 11 to 20, guys. Here we go. 43. 10%. Just that little move lost me 10%.
Quit moving.
What's that?
Just 5709 to
Right here. From here, Norman, to here.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying quit moving. Just stay where you are.
No, I need to. Okay, so this guy here, he's on Wadi, so it's going to cost 4. That's 2, 6. Actually,
He does move by truck, though.
yeah. So the Wadi cost me 4 because I'm on a. Actually, the Wadi cost me 2
Mm-hmm.
because I'm on a track, and it's 2 for the rough. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Mountain's gonna cost 3 more. 12. That's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then we're going down slope to 23. 24 would put us in this hex right here.
Can you move that far?
Yes, 25.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it.
Now I can push these guys, correct?
It's
Yeah.
25 to get to the hex with the beer in it before you go down slope.
Is it?
Yeah.
I came from the
Came from-
17 pav, right?
Right.
It's 2 to go over the wadi,
Right.
and 2 to get into that hex where it's rough. That's 4.
Right.
Then it's
Two more each for each of the rough hexes. So, that's
this is 4 here.
12. Right.
6, 8, 10, 12. Correct?
Yeah.
Then I'm going into the mountains,
Mhm.
which is
3,
3, so that's 13. I mean 15,
15. Yep.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yep.
21 to here.
Yep.
Yes. So if I go down the slope, going down the slope costs me, where
One.
is this thing? Costs me 2.
But it's 1 because it's a track.
So it's 23 plus 1 for the hex is 24.
24. What did I say? 23?
No, you're
20,
right.
I don't.
I said
It is
24.
23. It is 23.
Yeah.
Why is it 23? It's 2 to go down the slope, which makes it 23, and then 1 to move into the hex,
It's 2 halved because he's on a track. So it
which
cost
is
him
1.
right. So 1 plus 1 for the hex is 2. It's 23 movement to get to where he is.
Is it 4 down that ridge?
No, it's plus 2.
No, it's 2.
It's plus
Okay,
2
you're
before it's halved
20.
for the.
Okay, 23. I thought it was 2 and 1. It's 1 and 1.
24, and we'll
Yeah.
stop right there. So we're going to end it there. 17 engineer.
Any trucks?
No, it's just
Darn.
them by themselves.
Okay.
Now we are going to. Oh, Mitch, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to break off. No, we're good. We're good. I'm going to move to 17 pav. So that is 1, 2 to go over to wadi. That's 3, 4, 5, 7 to go over to wadi. 8 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Let's check breakdown now.
It
It
should
should
be
be.
16.
16?
20.
20?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's right where you wanted to be.
Yeah, the gravel is more.
I'm just checking 17 pav what they have for breakdown.
Unless you have tanks, you don't have. Unless you have tanks or light trucks, you don't have to roll.
No, we're good.
Okay. Well, I think 20th Australian's going to step back 1. That's 1-3 also. I'll just leave the 1 marker.
Okay. Chris, you want to do your guys down below?
Yeah, I could. I have a question for the 55th Savoya in the chat room. If they would like
Okay.
to.
Oh, so sorry. I'll go over there. I didn't know.
I mean, we could go in trucks and leave somebody behind and walk, or we could just all walk. We don't have enough trucks to carry everybody though.
Yeah, I was just doing some math in my head on your move here.
While you're doing that, fellas, I'll move 25 bull. 1, 2. So we'll stop here. We'll take this supply dump. We don't have to roll for anything.
What's your breakdown to get into that hex to do that?
I'm on a road, so it's only going to cost
Oh,
me
I was
1.
talking to Chris. I'm so sorry.
Chris.
Well, to get all the way to the 55th.
Yeah, that seems like a bit rough.
I got to figure out what those last kind of hexes.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go past 40-20.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
And at that point, it's almost no reason to go, like, because then I'll be there anyway next turn.
Yeah, right. So just don't go over 20 breakdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll move Peony first, okay?
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, man.
And so that is a shell.
Yeah, it has to be in order to be there.
Stacking limits.
Well, okay, so yeah, we probably ought to talk about that for a second. Let me double check. Let me put it this way. Everything in Peony was originally in 55 SAV.
Okay. Unfortunately, they're in Peony, and if it is more than a battalion worth, it is a stacking value of 2. And my understanding is 55 SAV has a stacking value of 5.
He's correct,
It's
Mitch.
not a shell.
But if I move in and then join them and spend the CP, I could do that, right?
Yes.
Both units spend 1 CPA, and now this battle group goes away, and it becomes part of 55 SAV.
The units that are joining, I think, have to spend 1 to leave and 1 to join.
Yeah, it's 1 for each, right?
So it's total of 2 for the units leaving. 55 SAV accrues 1.
Okay.
It may not come down to that 1 CP, but it could.
I'll add the 1 CP.
I believe both of them, the division, the formation, the parent formation, and the unit that's joining each have to spend a CP. I believe that's what it is.
But the units that are basically the component units that are Peony right now have to leave Peony.
Right. Peony no longer exists.
Right. So for them, there's a 2 CP cost.
2, not 1.
Yeah, because you're leaving one and joining another. So
Oh,
leaving
okay.
one costs, joining
Got
another
it.
costs 1.
Makes sense. All right. So I think I've got it all captured. I've got that calculated as 11 CPA and 19 breakdown. If anybody wants to confirm that, that'd be great.
Dumb question. Where'd you start?
I started in
The prison guard hex.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. And what's 18?
Yeah, it's 18 breakdown, and yes, I agree on the CP.
All right. Here we are. Will 3rd Indian stay now?
It actually doesn't have a choice because the unit it's adjacent to is still there.
Oh, okay. Because it
I'm
started.
in effect pinned by 55th Savona because I started there. I can't leave just because some other guys showed up.
I see. Okay.
And I don't want to.
I want you to, though. Couldn't we reach a compromise? Flip a coin, something like that? Save a lot of lives?
Sure.
Dear Commander, are you sure you want to
You
send
turn
your men to
around and
death?
head back to Nogala, and I'll think about it.
I'll tell you what, if you head north, I won't chase you.
And if you head south, I
That's
I promise to free those prisoners.
Tim, in this hex 5407, where I'm hitting,
Yes,
you guys had supply dump.
yes. And you discovered 6 copies of Bowdler's version of Shakespeare and nothing else.
Okay,
That's a dummy supply dump.
got it.
It's a good read, by the way. No.
Yes, very clean.
So everyone moved?
No,
I still have
27s.
the Brescia. If that's done, I can move us up to 19, and only that gets me to 19 breakdown points because of that little patch of rough there.
So any trucks you have, Chris,
Yes.
they get 2 shifts to the left. So find out where on the breakdown chart you're at. You said you had 19 breakdown points.
Yeah, I think as long as I'm under 20, I don't have to roll anything.
Yes. Assuming you don't have any light trucks that accrue extra.
A nice
Right.
safe
I
move.
think everything's
that you-
heavy.
Yep.
Yeah. Breakdown table. Yeah. So 2 shifts left is good.
What about the units in down here? Do we want to move any of these units? There's a artillery regiment, or artillery and 2 artillery units there.
Yeah, we can move those up to Benghazi.
Should we maybe think about sending one of those guys over there and seeing if that supply dump has anything in it?
Yeah, send them over there. I'm doing
There's-
some cleanup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And I don't have any good jokes, so it's another dummy.
Also,
9,
Oh.
10, 11, okay, 10, 11, 12, 13. Might as well stay there. Well, that's 13.
Clay, in where the 27th Brescia started, was there supposed to be a pile of dead trucks in there? as a marker, or are they like moving to the rear or something going on with them? Or?
Yeah, I moved them. These right
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, those. Okay.
I'm being
Cool.
yeah. They were being towed. So during our turn, I do tow and repair, and I have to do second and third supply, and that's what I was doing.
Cool.
And we'll move 102nd and the elements of the 60. We already moved 60. Okay. What about 60 is all in trucks. Where did it move from?
That's 8 to there. This counter should be back here. Okay, I think that's everyone back here. Oh, these guys over here, they moved down 1. And these guys moved down 1. Chris, Mitch, I think we have everybody.
I think
All
so.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you move this guy one? The
Show me.
this reinforcement, the 33rd over here.
Yes,
No.
he did.
No, that one I missed. I moved the other guy.
Okay.
So he should be right here, Mitch. On that
I think so. He's walking, right? Yeah.
Yes.
At this point, we haven't mobilized him.
Mitch, did you want this guy back here in Tripoli?
Do that. No. Move him
Oh.
forward. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Everything looks like it's in place. There's only one attack that I can see. Or one battle.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just leaving those 2 counters so I can make a distinction as to their CPA use and stuff. And after the battle, I'll combine them.
Totally up to you.
Thank you. Since they have different attributes at this point.
Chris, I'm writing to you.
All right.
Okay. I'm done with my up in the north. Hello?
Oh, I'm here.
What?
I thought everyone disappeared or something. Are we doing this attack?
Mm-hmm. I'm just seeing how much artillery I had to put on this now that I've got these new guys here. The barrage table. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
I am ready as well.
I'll be right back.
How much does it cost to shoot a machine gun?
2.
Close assault.
Yes. 2.
Think of it
Got
as
it.
plain infantry is 1. Anything fancy is 2.
Got it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Barrage?
Yep.
I have none.
I'm barraging 7 net, so that's 2d6. 26. Oh, how brilliant. Nothing.
Watch that ammo.
Yep. And
Any anti-tank?
no.
I don't have any armor.
Okay. Well, that's good.
We're going through these phases, though.
And we are not going to retreat before assault.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to retreat any of our units. So,
That
close
is an
assault,
option, though.
It is an option.
Okay. Do you have your value?
Just a second.
You can see Mitch is ready
Yes.
to go.
Sorry.
Yep.
I apologize.
I'm good.
I'm
Okay.
45.
And
I'm a
I've got
5.
38, so that's a 4.
Okay.
So you start out as a +1.
Okay. I do have a 2 cohesion hit, though,
Okay. Well,
when we get to
yeah.
the morale.
All right. So next we can look at morale.
So my morale is -1, but on my disorganization level is a -2. So that takes me down to the -2 table
No,
line.
you're a -1, and then you roll on the morale modifier table, 17-4.
Okay. 43.
You're good. So you're still a -1.
Okay.
I am a 0 morale, but I have a 4 hit on my cohesion. So I roll, and I rolled a 22, -4. I make no adjustment. So
Okay.
it's 1 in my favor for morale. So we're now at a 0.
Yep.
Always have to remember it's the table, not the number. Then we do size differential, and you're a division against a regiment, so that's +2. So we're on the +2. Then it's terrain, -2, so we're back to 0. And you are not double my size, so we're on the 0 table.
All right. I'm going to roll for my losses now. As soon as I find the assault, there it is. So we're on the 0 table, right?
Yep.
41. That's
Just
5%.
barely.
And I rolled a 53. Nothing.
You're right.
And you rolled a 5, no capture, and same with me.
No engage.
So we are in contact still.
All right. So I did a 5% loss, 45.
We round up since we're the attackers.
Oh, yeah, I just got to get my calculator up.
73, I think. Isn't it?
I've got it
It's
as
2
3 as
plus
well. I've got it as 3 as well.
Rounds up. Yeah.
Now you just have to absorb the 3. So if you
Right,
have
but I'm not-
units- okay, yeah. I
They're
don't know.
ones, unfortunately. Right. These are the Italians. It is what it is. All right. So you get 1 loss, and since it's just 1, I can do.
No,
whichever
you
ones I
have
want,
to
right?
disperse it evenly across battalions.
Right.
You can't give losses to one. You have to give 1 to each battalion.
Got it.
Before-
All right.
I would start with that machine gun battalion.
Well, that's such a smart move. Thank you.
Well, the machine gun should have a 4, maybe, or a 3. If it has a 4 or 3, you can take only 1 from the machine gun.
Oh, but I want to keep those babies firing.
Okay.
It's only got 1 TOE. And it's a 4-7. It's a nice little TOE.
FYI, I did move 2 units in the behind the scenes and retreat before assault.
And where was that?
Around Tobruk and
Oh, okay.
around
Oh, I see it.
Solom.
They should call
Yeah,
that.
the 18th Oxford.
They should have used a different name. Because you can use, both sides can move units during retreat before assault, correct? But if you're moving forward, you're not retreating. You're advancing to help out.
But you're still eating the CP, like Norman said. It's CP is CP is CP. You
Yeah,
can use it
but
on
the
your
name-
opponent's turn. Or
The name's screwed up. Yeah.
Yep.
They should call it tween movement. Tween.
I think they just should call all that kind of movement just continuous movement and identify when it can be used.
I agree.
So we're going to do continuous movement.
Yes.
Mitch, are you going to move your, which one is this, the 7 CCN?
I'm not moving first.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know if you're moving or not. If you've got trucks, you can't really move, but if you don't have anything but integral trucks, you can.
No, I cannot. I can, but it's not worth it.
I'm comfortable with just stopping there.
Okay. So we'll hold off there. So the 17 POV is going to stay. 7 CCNN is going to stay. All my other guys and your guys are not adjacent to anybody within 2 that we finished.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's your last piece down here.
Yeah.
Right. It's just whether or not I want to continue to fight there or not. And I do have the advantage, so let's do another round.
I love it.
I'm just doing my ammo calculation. 4. Got it. Okay. Those machine guns help quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got to tell you, just think of all the men that was lost down here.
Oh, it was hundreds. It was probably several thousand. I mean, all said and done. Yeah.
Yeah, because you just lost
Big battle.
You just lost 300 men right now
Yep.
in that battle.
And I lost 600 in the last battle.
Well, I think the Lysanders only have one person each in them, so that's only 2 guys.
And then your side.
They may have landed on somebody though. So,
Right.
are there rules for that?
No.
We got some great photographs out in the desert with some wreckage.
I think what's his name puts a rule in there that you can't kamikaze your planes when it's going to crash. If you ran out of fuel, you can't crash it into something.
Tim, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got this. We're skipping the first couple parts, right?
No, I'm bombarding.
Okay, go ahead. If you want to spend that ammo, go ahead.
35. That's a pin.
Okay, that's 1 battalion.
1 battalion is pinned. Infantry, of course.
Okay.
So,
Let me go to the table and mark somebody as pinned. All right.
In the trucks.
true. I get to roll against trucks. Yay.
Oof.
61. I got a truck.
Do the same thing?
Yes. I'll lose a truck on mine.
You're sure you're going to lose a good Daimler Benz instead of a Fiat?
We can spare it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to, no, I'm not anti-armoring, so it's close assault again.
Yes. And I'm just making sure I've got to take account. Well, I don't have my prison guard anymore, so he's gone. Good. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Now,
Go ahead.
just to be sure, the unit.
Are you asking about my size?
No, CP.
CP, because the guy brought in from the Pianini we're suspecting was artillery, which has a 15. And you're now embedded in the unit, and that Savona or whatever, I think it's a Savona there, right? That
Yeah.
now has to take on the lowest or the highest amount of CP used in.
Oh, I absorbed the CP of the units that joined me.
Yeah, because in effect, you're now at their point in the turn.
That's fine. I got you. So that goes up to a 16 then. I got you at this point.
Yeah, but then you did a battle for 5, and you're doing another battle for 5. So
Well, I haven't done the second battle 5 yet, right?
Well, we just started it.
Project.
Yeah.
There's a barrage. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can do a probe or something. But I'm just like, you would be at 21 now, and
Yeah, I got you. I'm doing that adjustment right now.
that 26 probably affects your cohesion, which is going to affect your morale roll.
We probably won't go past this battle. You know what I mean? That's probably
This
what we
time,
say.
okay.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We'll see what
You'll be
happens
tired.
before I decide. I'm still at the same level. I'm not. Let me double check that. I may not be at the same level anymore because you got that
Well,
pin unit.
'cause-
I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's.
The pin guys don't count for your points, but
Yeah.
they do count when you do casualties.
They do.
Yes.
But they're not attacking.
Right. Well, they tried and they got bombarded.
They
But,
count.
No,
I mean,
I
that's
don't-
how it works.
I don't think I count pin guys against my losses on attack.
You do.
Just like if I don't use.
No, Mitch,
What?
you do. You do.
What's
So,
the rule?
There's a rule in there that you add up all your, including your pin units, all of their attack value. That is a punishment for being pinned. We can get that rule, but it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Anyway, we start with strength. Mine
It's
hasn't changed.
15.83 section B, or bullet B, whatever.
1583.
Oh, it does say defending.
Yeah, I don't think I'm using these guys.
Oh, that's right. You're attacker.
I never noticed
it
that.
It doesn't go
non-phasing.
against you. Correct. You're attacker
All
because
right.
they stay back, and that's what I was talking about before, fellas. That you can lead people back, and it's what you're attacking with that you count.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you did. Yeah, exactly. Gotcha.
Interesting.
Okay. So, I'm attacking with 35.
So you're 35 to my 35.
All right. So we're dead even. All right.
So as we know from other than the morale adjustment, so we got to roll for that. The cohesion adjustment.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we know it basically works out to a 0.
Right. It's a 0 unless either of us gets an adjustment from the cohesion hits. So I've got a -4. I don't mind rolling that. So that's 2d6. That's 11. That's nothing.
Nothing.
And I've got a -1 morale, and I've got a 2 cohesion hit.
Right. So and you haven't gone over your CPA.
Yes, I have. No, I haven't yet. Have I, or haven't I not? I've gone
think
over
you
by
must
1.
have.
I went over by 1.
So you're now at a
Was-
-3 cohesion.
But wasn't it 16 to move those Piani guys in there?
Yeah.
No,
and I added-
It was 11.
And then
to
you did
move
a-
the Piani.
Oh, okay. And so now it was 16, and now you just spent 5 more points, so they're at 21.
yes.
And aren't they trucks? I mean, aren't they guns? So they're 6
No, there's
points
no
over
guns
there.
involved. There's no guns involved. The only guys from that unit are the machine gun companies that had with it.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so you're are you at a -3 cohesion?
Yes.
Okay,
15.
and you're good.
I'm
So
good. All right.
We are at a
0.
no, we're at a -1 because we started at a 0. We started at a +1 last time because you had 1 more strength than I did. Now we're even. So the adjustments would have been.
Well, let's just go through them then. Okay. So,
Yeah, let's start from scratch. We start
Yeah.
at 0. We have -1 for morale because you have a -1 morale. I have 0.
yep.
No adjustments to that, so we're at a -1. For size, it's up 2 in your favor, but it's down 2 for terrain, so we're still at the -1.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I'm not double you, so I
Right.
got you. Gotcha.
so we now fight on the -1 table.
Nice. Okay. $21. That sounds terrible.
That's 15.
Ouch. Okay.
And I rolled a 64.
Holy
That's
shit.
nothing.
Ah,
No.
good rolling tonight, Tim. Kicking my
Thank
ass.
you.
You should attack again.
And there's
No,
no
we're done.
adjustments.
We're done.
And there's no captures, no engage, and no
Nope.
retreat.
Nope. We are all good.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, that had to hurt, man.
Well, shit. That did hurt.
You know what I'd do? I'd let the Brescia take it on. You know, sitting in the background, just doodotting, nothing. Get their ass up there, let them fight this battle.
I mean, wait, we've been moving across many, many, many hexes. I mean, he's been in
Yeah,
the same hex this whole time. I mean,
Hey, good point. You know?
he hasn't been rolling for breakdown. It's bullshit.
That's okay. Chris is going to be up there soon. He's
Oh,
like
yes.
not too far from behind. I'm checking something.
Maybe we would have gone faster, but he said, we don't need you guys. We got this all under control.
I never said that. Ever. A freaking bloodbath up here.
Yeah, two Lysander. Holy shit.
Guys, I'm writing you guys.
Stern. It's going to be a stern rebuke of our performance.
Get your men into shape.
Hey, I'm just going to raise the comparison to historical. Historically, the 3rd Indian ended up in McKinley and got swarmed, surrounded, and destroyed. So they're
but fighting Rommel, the Civ Light down there, they weren't taking on the Italians.
hey, they're taking on General Garibaldi and the 5th Savona.
Well, I was hoping to give you about 20% casualties that turn, but did not happen.
I was expecting a lot worse.
Yeah.
Oh well, life goes on. It is what it is. Perhaps the fates will favor us next turn.
Look, my guys are tripping over artillery shells, so it's a tough life.
I got to think your ammo situation's pretty sucky, shooting all those big guns.
Yeah,
that stuff costs a lot.
Our guns are bigger than yours. They are more efficient.
Oh, your guns are way better than ours. I totally get it.
Yeah,
we can get
65.
your guns. We can start shooting them. On you.
All right, so you guys done? That's it then?
No,
I think so.
I have to do my attack.
Oh.
What attack is you're attacking the LRDG?
I'm attacking the 24th Australian.
I don't even see you.
He's pulling our leg again.
By the way,
Yeah,
Norman, are you going to keep this unit here?
Absolutely.
It's not really there. It's sort of the last place it's been spotted. That's where it is because it has hidden movement.
Okay.
So I mean, I could move it, but I'm not going to move it to where it really is. But that was just the last place it was spotted.
Okay. We have no more attacks, fellas. I sent you what we have coming. You saw that list?
I'm smiling on my end.
Okay.
Nice. Thanks, gentlemen. Good evening.
Good evening. So we'll finish up our
gonna
stuff
attack and run?
Unless you guys
fast.
want, you guys could do some movement if you want. I don't know why we have to wait. If you want to, you could move. But if you want to plan things,
yeah, you
I
guys
think we have to think and talk. We can't talk secret like you guys can talk secret.
Right? Yeah, we're challenged.
It's secret technology. We have a Facebook.
Wait a minute, you guys are
chat.
on Facebook. You guys can text each other.
Yeah, but you know what? At least 2 of us on here that don't use Facebook really. So
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
But
And it's go ahead.
We'll do the
Yeah,
same
what?
thing of get our move done before before the next time, and I think we're actually because basically we're doing an op stage a week. We are moving this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's no particular advantage of you moving right now versus during the rest of the week. Hey, Mike, I wanted to ask you just a quick question, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
If there's any functionality that I can add to the module that assists you in your situation, just let me know. You know what I mean? Some commands that are more conveniently placed for your hand. I'm happy to do it. Okay.
Yeah, well, half of that problem is,